Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Josh with American AF Dumpsters in Dallas, Texas. American AF Dumpster Rentals, LLC, in case you guys are watching. Anyways, yeah, so today is, what's today? Wednesday. I am headed to drop off a 15-yard. January has been super slow for me, I'm not going to lie. I think I've only had 2 other rentals for this whole month. So if you watched my last video, you would know that, you know, business is a roller coaster. There's ebbs and flows with the business, and you've got to kind of roll with the punches. You've got to account for that, and you've got to have money from other revenue sources or money saved up. So before COVID, running a business, my goal had always been to have at least 6 months of operating expenses in the bank as a rainy day fund, okay? And when COVID hit, thank God, I mean, our business survived because, and this is not this business, I'm talking about my other business, my limo company. Our business survived because we did have plenty of rainy day funds, and we were able to limit our expenses as much as possible during that time. So we were able to cut off a lot of expenses, turn off a lot of bills, and the ones that we weren't able to turn off, even our car notes, we were able to do deferred payments. We only did 1 round of deferred payments for our vehicles. A lot of other companies did up to 3 rounds, basically 3 months each round, up to even 9 months of deferred payments. We only took 1 round of deferred payments for our vehicles, which was 3 months of payments that we would set aside towards the end of the loan. So anyways, we only did 1 round of deferred payment. You know, our vehicles are obviously our biggest expense. You know, other bills we were able to shut off. You just negotiate. I'm sure everybody kind of did that. We just negotiated with a lot of the lenders and or the companies that we have services with to shut everything off. So anyways, there's always kind of a way to work things out. The only problem is, can you afford to pay it once that, you know, bill comes due, right? Because at the end of the day, even during COVID, while we deferred payments on a lot of stuff, at some point those bill collectors were going to come back and say, hey, look, your payment's due now, COVID's over. And it was pretty daggone quick, and we're still in COVID time. You know, if we didn't have an uptick in business, then we'd be in a really tight spot. So luckily we live in Texas, we operate in Texas, and Texas is open for business. For the most part, we were able to bounce back. But my point is, even before COVID, it was 6 months. Now that it's not COVID anymore, but we realized like how hard we got hit, we're gonna go up to a year at least to try to have a year's worth of rainy day funds in a account that you don't touch, okay, or you don't access. That's really hard to do. I would start off, and if that goes too high for you, and again, if you're a brand new business, like pretty much American AF Dumpsters has a year under its belt, a little over a year, but my rainy day fund is still at 3 to 6 months because I don't have that much in expenses, honestly. Start off with 3 months. Once you get to 3 months, you know, I would take a portion of all your profits and put it in a rainy day fund so that when the day comes, or if the day comes, hopefully it doesn't, but you know, more than likely, history has shown us that it will happen again, that something like COVID happens again, or something in your personal life that you are, you know, cannot operate for a while, whether it be an injury or an illness, whatever it may be, that you have a rainy day fund saved up. So keep that in mind, guys, because that is how, you know, lots of businesses fail, especially in the first 2 to 3 years, is because they're not ready for the ups and downs that being a business owner brings. It's feast or famine. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you've got a ton of business and, you know, you don't know what to do with the money and you want to grow. You go and you spend all that money on growing, or hopefully growing your business, and you don't spend it on going out and buying a brand new car or motorcycle or, you know, some sort of toy or whatever it may be. And then when a day comes you actually need that money, you've already spent it all. So, and they go out of business, and then they say, well, the business didn't work for me. Well, because you weren't ready for the ups and downs of business. It's not a steady income. Just because you're making $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 this week does not mean that that's going to be your normal income revenue or your normal amount that you make every single month or week. So keep that in mind, guys. Anyways, we're going to deliver this 15-yard here in Dallas. It's guy has it for 2 days, picking it back up on Friday. So far, that's it. That's all I got for today. So I'm gonna throw up the drone. Hopefully I got enough battery to throw it up and do a drone video of the hook lift and dropping off this can. So hopefully you guys like that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. Lots of great content on here. Lots of collaboration with other channels. I don't think I'm going to be bringing back the lives every week anymore. Number one, I do have good internet at the house, but it did take up a lot of time. And honestly, while we did get a lot of viewers watching the live, you know, anywhere from 75 to 80, I think at the most we had about 100 at one given time. There's not very many playbacks of the live. I don't think YouTube really promotes or puts the live videos in like people's subscription feed or whatever. So because of that, I don't think we're going to be doing the lives very much more. I might just do, if I do collaborations with other channels and stuff like that, which I'll probably still do because that was a lot of information that we would get, probably record it and then upload it as an actual video. So guys, don't forget to join the Dumpster Rentals 101 Facebook group. You've got to join that group. Lots of good information, lots of good people on there. Do not forget as well that I'm going to be releasing the Dumpster Rentals 101 blueprints when that comes out. It's going to be a pretty reasonable cost for anybody who's looking to get started in the business. And don't forget to visit some of the links in my description below. I've got lots of good Amazon links in there. Don't forget, that's how you support this channel and that's how you support us as a business, because we do get a small commission, it's very small, from Amazon for any products that you may purchase on there. So check out some of those links. I've got links of some awesome locks for your goosenecks, awesome bumper pull locks, locks for your trailers if you got them, and as well as tracking devices and stuff. So check those out. I also am going to be doing a video on these Apple trackers and putting some on some of my dumpsters. While I don't really necessarily need them because I don't think anyone's going to be picking up my dumpsters anytime soon, I'm going to try it out just because it'd be kind of cool to pull up my Apple app or whatever and see where all my dumpsters are. So stay tuned for that video. That'll be kind of cool. Check out this, hopefully this drone footage that I can get you guys of this 15-yard being delivered.